Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the Backrooms in Minecraft, step by step, block by block, including the interior, I don't know why I said that, it's just a habit, for all of your city building needs. The Backrooms that we will make in this video is based on this image right here, which I have turned into a fun little maze. This is the amount of space required to make this build. I would recommend copying this grid into your world, and if you do, to find the starting position for the tutorial, simply begin at the front left-hand corner of the grid. That is where we start. And here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Please do make sure that you have access to all of these. Begin the build by digging a row of 27 in the ground, extending right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Now, start digging backwards and remove 16 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, we can simply dig and remove, extending across the back of our shape. And we want to line up with where we very first started, which is over there. And once we have lined up, we just want to dig and remove this row of blocks until we have this pleasantly sized rectangle, which we are now going to fill in using stripped birch wood. Next, we are going to place a row of 13 birch planks extending along the front of our rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Leave a gap of 1 and then place 13 more. Although we don't have to count, as we now just want to place a row of birch planks directly on top of our birch wood, extending all the way around the build. Now that we have done this, we are going to place a row of 3 stripped birch wood on top of our planks. 1, 2, 3. And we want to do this on top of every single plank. These are the outer walls of the Backrooms. Next, let's head inside. Come all the way over to the front left-hand corner of the rooms. Take out your wooden shovel and dig 1, 2, 3 dirt path extending inwards diagonally like this. We will then remove this fourth diagonally placed block like so. We will replace it with a stripped birch wood, and then we will dig to the right and remove 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then create 5 dirt path extending right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then dig and remove 7 blocks extending right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Start digging backwards and remove 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then dig to the left and remove 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then create 5 dirt path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now if we turn this way, we can simply dig and remove blocks extending right, line up with the birch, and then just connect like so. So from here, all we have to do is fill the removed blocks in with stripped birch. We can then place a layer of birch planks on top of the birch. Then 3 rows of stripped birch wood. 1, 2, 3. Next, we are going to grab our shovel again and come to this position where we will create 1, 2, 3 dirt path extending inwards diagonally to this point where we will remove this block, place a black concrete, then a white concrete on top, and then 3 stripped birch, 1, 2, 3, just like this. And then we will apply this to the opposite side as well. So we will come to this corner, 1, 2, 3 blocks, remove this one, black concrete, white concrete, and then 3, 1, 2, 3 stripped birch, just like this. Next, before I forget, we will place a single white oak button here in this position. Then we will simply turn all of the grass into dirt path. I'm going to start with this middle section here for no other reason than I'm here already. I'm realizing that we may perhaps have to create the path first and then add the button after, and I think that that solves that problem. I was very confused there for a second. And now we can just move out into what I will call the halls. Now that we have done the dirt path, we can focus on the ceiling. To make the ceiling, it would first of all be easier to place a row of stripped birch along the top of this front wall. Then we will place rows of bone block specifically facing this way, extending all the way from the front of the backrooms all the way to the back of the backrooms. And the fortunate and unfortunate part about the bone block is it is very easy to see if you make a mistake whilst placing it. As a matter of fact, the texture for the ceiling of the backrooms is meant to be more of a tile, so just like a bunch of squares all placed together. So I did experiment with placing a checkered pattern of bone block, which I will show you in just a second, but I did find that it just didn't look quite right, but you might like it. From the inside, this is what the standard ceiling will look like, and this is what the checkered version will look like. I heavily prefer option 1, but the choice is yours. Next, let's add some lighting. Come all the way over to here, and remove this bone block, and replace it with an ochre frog lime. Come all the way over to the opposite side, and do the same. This block with a frog lime. We now want to remove and replace the bone block that sits in the middle between these two pillars. It's right here. You can find that easily by just lining up in between the two pillars and also in the middle of this wall. It should be fairly easy to find. We also want to add 2 more lights. Following this light all the way down to here in this position, we will remove this block and add a frog lime. And we will do the exact same thing towards the front as well. So extend all the way to the front, remove this block and add a light. And I think that this is the maximum amount of light that we want to add to the build. Optionally, you can just remove these center free, and it suddenly gets a lot spookier in here. Next, the entrance. To begin, we simply want to place 1, 2 stripped birch extending down from the ceiling, and then place 2 oak signs here in this position, or the opposite side if you have a preference. Then, to conceal the entrance to the backrooms, I think that the coolest way to do it is with a painting. Now, it can be any size painting, really. Like, you can go for like a 2x2 like this if you'd like, or a 3x3, or you can go for like a 1x2. It really depends what sort of setting you're placing the build in. You can even go a little higher as well, so you could go for something like this, and that's a very creepy painting to be able to just sort of like phase into. There is actually one. This, for some reason, really resonates with me because I see this as a portal. I'm actually not sure what it's supposed to be, but that's what I see. And that seems to sort of just fit the vibe. So I'll keep that one. And once you've done that, you have made the basic version of the backrooms. Now, let me hit you with 2 optional extras. If you think that this version of the backrooms is a little bit small, an easy way to extend it is to remove these 5 rows of wall at the middle of the back of the build. We will also remove this row of 3 on the left side of the back wall, and the row of 3 on the right side of the back wall. Then it is just a case of recreating this hallway as many times as you'd like. Whether that's a reasonable 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more times, or you can just keep going and going and going. Regardless, you just keep repeating this same hallway structure, clean the dirt path up a little bit, add a back wall, stick the roof back on, and extend it. And now we have something a little bit more impressive. If you choose to do this, I think that removing the back set of lights really makes this build more ominous and creepy. Another option is, instead of having this open layout like this, you can connect some of the walls together and make kind of a labyrinth. So maybe connecting this wall to here, for example, maybe even this wall to here, and then kind of just going around. I think maybe even something like this. Let's just stick the roof back on. Makes a huge difference to the build. Suddenly, it feels like you could legitimately get lost in here. Like, there's definitely a very creepy vibe. But anyway, those are just some options for you. Now, speaking of options, you have the option to make the original version of this build. Whoa, where did that come from? This is Captain Clark's furniture store, as featured in the Backrooms movie. Here we have a regular furniture store, but if you walk all the way to the very end and accidentally, whoa, who pushed me? Walk through this painting, then we have the very original version of the Backrooms. This is based on the original Backrooms image. So if you're in a Backrooms building mood, I will leave this linked down below in the description. And that is the end of this tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. However, this video is not over. We must now add the Backrooms into our city. Now, we do already have a version of the Backrooms in the city, but who said we can't have two? I was thinking that we could put Backrooms number 2 over here in the storage facility. There's just something about this place that kind of just seems to resonate with the Backrooms. It might be like the long, darkish hallways, or the demonic ritual going on here. But I was thinking that maybe we could excavate a little bit. I think this might be enough room. Okay, maybe it wasn't enough room. Well, anyway, I was thinking that we line up the entrance with just underneath this switch that is meant to control a garage door. So right about here, we can then just fix the floor, remove this block, hop down a little bit, and then I guess we'll kind of like extend the Backrooms walls kind of just like around this hole a little bit. I think that this is pretty cool, actually. Oh no, what's happened? It's okay. It's fine. It's fixable. Alright. Now, I'm thinking that maybe we still have like the painting at the entrance. I think that that'd be, especially that one as well. Like, imagine just dropping down and seeing this. That'd be a bit insane. Right, so now we just stick a redstone dust here, iron trapdoor here, and it should be that when we flip this lever, that's perfect. We dropped down. Am I flying? We drop down? No. We drop down? No. What about now? Okay, perfect. So now we just drop right down into here, and then if we walk through this painting, we're in the Backrooms. That's pretty cool. You may be interested in becoming a channel member. You can click the join button that will be somewhere on the screen right now. This does cost money and is a monthly subscription, but you do get some perks. The first of which is a download link for my city design world. This has every single build that I have placed in my city, arranged in order, and labelled. This perk also comes with schematics for the mods Lightmatica and World Edit, so you can easily reference and copy and paste these builds into your worlds in any way that you'd like. However, if you're not interested in any of that building business, the highest tier allows you to download the most current version of Mini-City. There are also some minor perks, including loyalty badges displayed next to your name whenever you comment something down below on my videos. Depending on how long you have been a channel member, you gain a more prestigious helmet, with the highly coveted gold builder's hat being the most valuable. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.